we can't. Walaikum Assalam.
My name is Sarmad, and thank you for having me. And in the next few minutes or so, I will be recording all my bragging rights on the stage. And we will see if you do up that along and show off as much as possible. And hope that you won't get my main aim to come here is not to motivate or I to call to motivate, but somehow I don't like the label of it. And what my label is, even I don't know. All I remember and know is that till the age of 15, I was a slowly 4 inches tall guy, walking around with a lot of ambition, a lot of passion in my heart, wanted to become a boxing world champion, had the whole plan laid out in front of me, join the army, there, services to play sports. When I get good at sports, I leave the army and do my own thing and become the world champion. Little did I know that it takes a nanosecond or maybe less to turn your life upside down. And I was roaming around in Gujarat with my friend, and we came across the canal, which was slightly off the city of the village, and I dived head on without knowing the depth of the water, and broke my neck between legs. When I broke my neck, I was instantly paralyzed, neck down, and I could not move an inch inside the water. My cousin picked me out, and they took me to a hospital where they took on the injected, the balls on both sides of my head. One of them the last but they did both on the and tied around 30 kgs of weight so that my neck would come back to its position. It required movement to change my position from one to the other. Even if I had to scratch my nose, I would request somebody to do so. It was a 3-year period where I was totally immobile inside the bed. And then further medical complications started to take their place. I wanted to get into the details. But eventually I had my parents were able to have enough money to take me to invest for a very short while and get medical treatment done. I went there and there I learned to sit on the wheelchair and wear clothes. And I decided that now that I'm fit enough to sit and move around, I will come back to Pakistan. And at the age of 17, having only done my medicine my day, I wasn't too sure what I knew. But I knew one thing that I was now independent. So my target is my marriage to stay independent. So I came back with the agenda of studying that would be school or college or whatever. I came back, not come to Pakistan, came there, president, medical facilities, medical, etc. And most of them were right, I would say. We just said one demo of but anyway, cutting a long story short, I came back to Pakistan not on the day. It was more than I had lost of my accent, my physical self, but I did not want to lose out on the leaders of so I came back to standard, colleges, got rejected. My condition after the accident is very trusted. It can stop because I can change with But getting back to the point, when I had my accident, my condition became quadriplegia. Quadriplegia means that you hold it in impaired, meaning that my legs, my trunk, my arms are impaired. I have biceps, but I don't have any triceps, so I don't have any force to straighten my arms at all. I don't have any movement with my fingers, so when I had my accident, my hand was totally flat. The only thing that I could do was I would slam somebody or clap, and I decided not to do either of them. And stay back in my hand in a fist at night because I knew if the joint remain in one position for a longer period of time, it will get locked. Once they get locked, I was able to create a hook for myself. It was pull such things and allow me to hold it again. And then eventually when computers came along, I was able to type with my knuckles, and that is what gave me into my career and eventually getting into the financial better side of it. And again, I'm rushing into the story because I think I would not like to bore you too much. It took me a while to, it took me a lot of obstacles and time to get through my college. When I got through my college, I did my MBA intentionally because I did not want to get into the development sector, and I did not want that assumption that you are on a wheelchair, so you should be doing something for the people sitting on wheelchairs. I wanted to be in the corporate side of things. I did that for a while. I rose to retire, went 9 to 5, got married, got my own apartment, settled down, and realized that this is not me, this is not what I always wanted. This was a short-term goal for me that I wanted to achieve, gain independence. Now I want to do what I love, and at that time I was good at guiding. So I created a project called Health in Karachi, which included myself guiding with the help of my mentor, not far from Balik Health in Karachi. March 2004, I drove a distance of 1,847 kilometers. It made a world record of becoming the first sport creator against those sport creators. It guided the long distance. Subsequently, when I finished Health in Karachi, I was with friends. And I realized that it was nothing like boxing. I did not get hurt. I did not bleed. It wasn't painful enough for me. Not that I'm a sadist, but it did not require the kind of energy that I would have liked to spend on it. And it was not a proper sport for me. It was self-created event. So I came back and figured that couple sports being in border region. And I came across marathon. A marathon, if you're familiar, 42.2 kilometers or 22.1 miles. Lahore hosted the first ever marathon in 2005. Fortunately enough, I was able to get into it and was reached about that week at the start finish line of the marathon. I started the day with the aim of finishing it within 3.5 hours. But somehow the other did not happen. And I remember that I finished the first half of it in 3.5 hours. And for a moment I thought that I should turn back to the Davos Stadium, and at this point the world is there, the media is there, and nothing else. I'll get some recognition for half the race because the moment Lana Raja or not may something correct. It didn't matter to me to finish the race. But I realized that what would I say to myself? I worked so hard and I cannot leave it halfway. So the roads were open, and myself and my friends, we took the start the second lap. And I remember starting sucking blood on the 30th lap. But still going on, I finished the race in 7.5 hours. When I finished line, there was nobody there was no organizers, there was no media, nothing at all, only my family. And as soon as I got out of my racing visa, I had to call the organizers to let them know in what time I have done the race, so that it existed. I come back home and everybody says that you've planning yourself a lot of quickly, you should not do it anymore, etc. And I realized that in 3.5 hours I was not qualified for it. So why, create a person just say that, I'm not going to do it anymore. But I wrote to London, Boston, New York Marathon, told them that I have done this in this time and would love to be considered. London rejected me, Boston rejected me, but New York man came back saying that he had never heard anything from this region of the world. We would like to give a chance to come and participate in our for me, it was a huge excitement and kind of sense of coming through. But for my parents, for my wife, for my other family members and friends, it was a huge risk which was involved with it. But somehow they knew what I wanted to do and they allowed me to do it. And on November 7th, so on November 2005, I was again the first in the Bangladesh to participate and represent Pakistan at the Youth Forum in New York City Marathon. I started the race from Staten Island, which I might not be able to finish. And I was about to give up on the 18th mile, and I heard the crowd cheering that pain, temporary and pride forever. And that one line kept going, and I finished 7.5 hours, and I was deeply glad, and came back to the when I came back, obviously I was not medically fit anymore, and I was not able to do what I used to So I tried a couple of different things, such as exercising, and eventually that was that motivation, and I wanted to write it, and that's something that I do right now. Now, the point of sharing all this, and apart from the fact that I would love to go off and fulfill my narcissistic needs, the point is, and the whole idea behind it, that we have seen people that have conquered certain challenges in life. You've been hearing most commendable stories available in Pakistan of inventors, of entrepreneurs, of business people. But for me, it is primarily, I just want to highlight, if at all, in specific ways. If you are within yourself not complete per se, life becomes a lot more complicated. Even spending every night and waking up every day is very complicated. And we have to work it around, because as long as we stay alive, and staying alive means that we anything that we love. By doing that, we spread that love to other people and people around. I would not take much of your time. I never leave this place without standing over here. So my last request is to stand up and wait.